What is your name?
Vicky Borromeo, sir.
Your age?
30 years old.
30 years old. Give me a form, please. Oh, here. Your height and your weight?
My weight is 43 and my height, sir, is 5'2".
Your marital status?
So, sir?
Your marital status?
Sir?
Are you married or?
No, sir. I'm not married, sir.
You are single mother?
Yes, sir.
How many children you have?
One, sir.
How old?
1 years old.
You're a child 1 year old. That means when you came back
Yes,
from Lebanon, only you got this baby.
Yes, sir.
And who's going to look after your baby if he's 1 year old?
My mother and my father, sir.
Your parents?
Yes, sir.
How old are they?
My mother, she's 44, and my father
Your mother is 44?
60 years old.
Your mother is 44?
Yes, sir.
Is it your stepmother or what?
Yes. I don't have grandmother, sir. They died already.
No, your mother cannot be 44. You are already 30 years old.
Yes, sir. 50. She's 54, sir.
Your mother is 54.
Yes, sir.
Did you get your mother's consent to come to work? I mean the permission?
Sir?
Did you get your mother's permission to come to work?
My mother, sir?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
What about your your parents' permission?
It's okay, sir.
So you managed to get your parents' permission to come and work?
Yes, sir.
I want you to remember these 3 alphabets. You know how you show it?
Sir.
You try to remember these 3 letters. Can you read?
B-C?
Yeah, BBC. Try to remember afterwards.
Can you see properly or not? Is there anything wrong with your eyes?
Sir?
Can you see properly? Is there anything wrong with your eyes?
Sir, I can see no, sir.
Huh? Is there
I
anything
can
wrong?
see properly, sir. No, sir.
Okay, can you read this?
Yeah.
Just read for me.
Sir, it's blurred.
Can you read? That means you cannot see.
It's blurred, sir, I can.
Huh?
Sir, it's not good, sir.
I think you need to wear spectacle, right? You get me some. Okay, can you see this? Can you read this?
Brother? Sir, it's brother?
Okay, down there, down there. Down there. Can you read?
Sir, it's blurred.
No, that means something wrong with your eyes. It cannot be blur. It's such a big letter.
Which one?
This one, PC. You cannot read the word PC. Can you read?
So, here.
Her eyes is something wrong, you know. Very obvious. Can you see?
Blurred.
Okay, I think you better go and wear spectacles. I look at your eyes, I know something wrong with your eyes. You cannot see clearly actually. You can easily see those letters. What about this one? Can you see? Can you spell out for me? S.
Which one, sir?
The top one. Top one.
The top. This one, the top one.
You can't see.
No, sir.
I think
It's
something like that.
maybe my camera.
No, it's such a big letter you cannot see. I think there's something wrong with your eyes, you know. The way you move your eyes, you know, that means there's something wrong. You need to wear spectacle. I think your eyes, I'm not sure, you know, what is the... I think you have Okay, other than your eyes, what other problem you have? What other medical problem do you have?
I don't have any problems to my body, sir.
What is the educational level?
High school graduate only, sir.
How many years?
Yes, sir.
How many years of high school? You're not going off the
Yes,
video.
sir.
How many years?
How many years of high school?
10.
High school. How many years? Did you finish your high school? 4 years?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So you finish your high school, ah?
Can you see this? Hold it in.
Can you
Yes, sir.
can you read and answer the first one?
118 plus 120. 6.
No, not 120. 120.
128.
Yeah. How?
118. 118 plus 128.
Yeah. How much?
346.
Okay, the down one.
The down one?
138 plus minus 107.
Yeah. How much?
Now I'm going to get something bigger letter. To read. How much is that?
How much is that? 138 minus 107.
131.
Yeah.
Huh?
100. No, not 131. 138 minus 107.
107. 138 minus 107
How
Yeah.
much?
equals 1.
Really tough for her.
31.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, 31. Okay, can you read this?
Which one?
Combo deal.
Okay. Down there.
Whole sofa set. Single set sofa
Okay.
plus 2 set sofa plus 3 sofa set sofa. 1,000.
Okay, that one show you can see it's such a big font. Okay, what about this? Okay. Can you read this?
Yes, sir. Which one, sir? Where, sir?
There you go.
Can you read this? This one.
Saan ate? Ah. modular side table, side centimeter W, 49 times T, 29 times
Yes.
not available.
Is it correct?
Ah.
Okay. Your eyes is okay. Maybe that one was blur just now. Because okay, such a small font you can see. Okay, your eyes are okay. That's why I need to make sure. See. Okay. So your eyes are okay.
Sir?
Your eyes are okay.
Yes, sir.
You can see clearly.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I want to know your work experience. Just tell me your work experience.
I worked in Lebanon for 7 years, sir. I'm cooking, ironing, taking good care of elderly, cleaning the house.
Okay, there's household work. You look after the elderly. How old is how old is the elderly?
Elderly, sir, my mother, my previous employer, sir, 60 and maybe 59, maybe, sir.
You mean how many employers do you have? How many employers do you have in Lebanon? How many employers?
One.
Then you say previous
Sir,
employer?
Sir, only Mr. and Mrs. Hassan Sawa.
Okay, what are your jobs there with the employer?
Domestic helper, sir.
Okay, domestic helper. So you do housework, you look after the old lady. Is the old
Yes,
lady invalid? Can she walk?
Yes, sir. My mother, she's working in college, in university.
No, you
my
say you look
mister,
after the old
she is
lady.
working-
You say you look after the old lady. Who's the old lady? Is it your madam or who?
My madam, sir.
Your madam is 60 years old.
Yes, sir. And my mister is 64, maybe.
I know, but why do you need to take care of her when she can go university, when she can teach, when she can work? Why do you need to take care of her? What's the reason?
She wants, sir.
She want what? So what was the job to take care of her? What was the job?
She's
What was your job? What work were you doing to take care of
she's
her?
writing.
Huh?
I take care. I take care of her, sir, to go to university.
I see. So you follow her to the university. That means actually what you are doing is you just follow her to work, and maybe in the house you will help her to do certain things. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what about looking care of children?
Yes, sir.
How old are the children?
Again. Sir, they don't have children, sir.
Then what is your experience looking after children?
Sir, my baby, sir.
You have only experience looking after your own baby that is only 1 year old, so you don't have much experience. You have more experience looking,
Yes, sir.
doing housework only, that's all, right?
Yes.
And the house got how many helpers? How many helpers are there in the house?
Sir?
How many domestic helpers are there in the house that you are working in?
2, sir.
2.
1 Sudan and me.
So, what was the Sudanese doing there? What was her job?
He's cleaning the car. He's cooking also. He's cleaning the window.
So both,
he's cleaning the carpet.
So both of you share the same job. Okay. Now cooking.
Yes, sir.
Do you do the cooking?
Yes, sir.
So what food do you know how to cook?
I cook Lebanese food, Arabic food, Philippine food, sir.
Name me 2 Arabic food.
Arabic food, sir.
Yeah. Name me 2 Arabic food.
What food, sir?
Arabic food. Name me 2 Arabic food that you know how to cook.
I stuff pusa, labne, and manfu.
Okay. What about Philippine food? Name me 3 Philippine food.
Adobo, Reta Enola.
Pinola, is it?
Tinola like soup.
Okay.
Fish soup.
So do you like cooking?
Sir?
Do you like cooking?
Yes, sir.
Can you cook from a cookbook? Can you cook from a cookbook? I give you a cookbook.
Yes, sir. I have Arabic book.
Arabic cookbook. You mean you know how to read Arabic?
Arabic book, sir.
Okay. I know what
I
you mean.
can memorize.
Okay. Let's say I give you a cookbook in English. Can you cook?
Sir?
If I give you a cookbook in English, can you see the recipe and cook?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now you come here, you have to work hard. So the employer will sometimes want you to work during your off days. Can you work during your off days?
It's okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, the handphone, you're
Yes,
allowed
sir.
to bring a handphone, but
Yes.
sometimes the employer
Yes, sir.
will not allow you. You are not allowed to use the handphone during working hours. Are you okay?
Okay, sir.
But sometimes the employer will keep your handphone maybe for a while, because when you're new here, they don't want you to just simply just message here, message there.
Yes, sir.
Is it okay?
Okay, sir. It's okay, sir.
They will allow you to call back anytime, but once you build up the trust, then
Okay.
everything will be okay. Is that okay?
Okay, sir.
Do you have any
Okay,
friends?
sir.
Do you have any friends or relative in Malaysia?
Sir?
Do you have any friends or relative in Malaysia?
Friend, sir?
Yeah.
I don't have, sir.
Okay. Do you know how long is your contract?
Sir?
Do you know how long is your contract?
Yes, sir. 2 years?
Can you finish your contract?
Yes, sir. I can finish, sir.
If it's okay, do you want to do the extension? That means work more than
Yes,
2 years?
sir.
Yes, Is there any question you want to ask me?
No, sir.
Okay. If there's an employer who wants you to look after an old person, an elderly, can you do it?
Yes, sir. It's okay, sir.
What about children? If the family has a children, can you help to look after the children?
Yeah, okay, sir.
What about baby? Can you look after a baby?
Yes, sir. I can, sir.
Now, if the house has a pet, maybe like a dog, can you look after the pet also?
A pet, sir?
That pet usually dogs. You see the house maybe
Okay,
got
sir.
sometimes 1 or 2 dogs. Can you look after the pet?
Yes, sir.
What about your house? Do you keep a pet in your house like a dog? Do you keep?
There is, sir. We have dog.
You have a
cat,
dog,
pig.
okay. Are you afraid to be alone in the house?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Why are you afraid?
Sir?
Are you afraid to be alone in the house?
No, sir.
No. Are you willing to obey the rules and instruction of the employer?
Yes, sir. I'm willing, sir.
You're willing, Can you promise me that you'll not bring friends to the house when you're working here?
Yes, sir. I promise, sir.
Let's say if the family eats vegetarian food, do you think you can eat
Okay.
vegetarian food?
Sir, I'm vegetarian also, sir.
You
I
also?
can eat, sir.
So it's okay,
Yes, sir.
Do you know how to use all the electrical appliances? Like vacuum cleaner, washing machine, and all
yes,
those
sir.
you can,
Yes, sir.
Do you think you feel homesick or not? You come here to work.
Sir?
Do you think you feel homesick or not? You come here to work.
So if I get sick, I will get busy to myself.
Okay. So are you mentally prepared to come here to work? That means you are already 100% prepared. Are you already
Yes,
mentally
sir.
prepared? You won't change your mind?
No, sir.
You're sure?
Yes, sir.
Is there any question you want to ask me?
No, sir.
Okay, just now the 3 letters that I asked you, what are the 3 letters?
BBC, sir.
Okay, BBC, okay, you can remember, that's good. Okay, if I'm the employer here, what would you tell me so that I will select you? What would you tell me?
Good day, sir and mom. If you choose me, I will do my best to do all your rules and all my responsibilities. I will hardworking and honest.
Okay, you'll be hardworking and honest and also responsible, huh?
Yes, sir.
And make sure that you come here, you work properly. Do not give problems.
Yes.
Just work
No,
hard
sir. No,
and
sir.
listen to the instruction of your employer. Do not argue.
Yes, sir.
Is that okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay, Sandy, you want to ask me?
You finish?
Okay.